my goal is to get rid of the income tax. You know, I don't think we need an income tax. We didn't have it up until 1913, but you have to change. We all have to change our attitude about what the government should be doing. If we want the government to run a welfare state and police the world, you're going to have an income tax and a lot more, and you're still going to have to a lot of print money and borrow money. But the simpler the better. Anything will get it down. My promise in my district over the many years has always been, I will never vote to raise your taxes. I will always vote to lower your taxes, and I will always do whatever I can to simplify the system and undermine the IRS.
But wouldn't we lose a lot of jobs? Wouldn't unemployment go up if we brought tax rates dramatically down?
I think jobs would go up. Instead of the government spending the money, the people would spend the money. And that makes a whole lot of sense. I use the example after World War II of what happened. World War II, after we had that, everybody worried. The liberals were worried, well, we better have jobs program. We might go back into the Depression. And so they were agitating. They really didn't have enough time to get a program together. 10 million people came back to the workforce. We cut spending by 60% and taxes went down 30%. And we finally got out of the Depression. There was an economic boom at that time. So conditions are a little bit different now because we have so much government and all. But the idea that the government spends more money will have more jobs. If they produce a job, it's probably a misplaced job or doing something we shouldn't have. If they're a bureaucrat, it doesn't help us. So what we need is to get the government out of the way. We need the tax code lower. We need a lot less regulation, but we need a sound monetary system. But none of that will happen unless the American people decide the role of our government ought to be what the original intent was. That's to protect our freedoms and not to take care of us from cradle to grave.